try again. All right. YouTube was hating and killed the first stream. I apologize if you were with me the whole time, but we're starting over. This is a full body MMA workout using a medicine ball, but you don't need a medicine ball. You can do this with a dumbbell. You can do this with no equipment whatsoever. Speak up, Maddox. If you got something to say, speak up.
No, I'm just like...
Okay. When you go, but, all right. So, we're doing 30 seconds of each exercise. So when I call out an exercise, you just got to start it right away. You can't mess around. If you don't quite know how to do the exercise, just start doing it and listen up and just watch. I'll show you modifications. Okay? You can do everything with a medicine ball. You can easily do it with a dumbbell. You can put a basketball in your hands. You can put anything in your hands that you can safely lift and move. Or you can do this with nothing in your hands at all. I'll try to show you versions of each one. You can do this with a water bottle in your hands if you want to. We're doing 3-minute rounds, 1-minute breaks. All right, we're getting started right now. First drill. If you ever played soccer, you did this. All right? But if you can't do this, all right, you're a soccer mom, you can do this. All right? But if you can do this, do this. All right? You can switch like that. Switch like that. You want to get fancy, you can do 180. Woo! If you're using the dumbbell, just use the dumbbell like this.
$1.
Thank you so much. Just Maddox, just tell them thank you when you see it. Right? Now, we're going down, back, up, back, up, back, up. If you don't have the ball, you can do it without. Right? If you have the ball, one hand on the ball, something like that. Boom. Boom. If you have to modify it like this, you go down, down, back, back, up, up. If you're super advanced, both hands on the ball, just be careful. No ball at all, you do that right there. Boom. Pick up your object, over your head, and around you go. Keep your spine neutral. Keep your neck straight. Don't mess around with that spine. Other way. Other way. Everybody's hating today. Everybody's hating today. We're going to drop the ball in 3, 2, 1, and away we go. And away we go. Just touch it. Touch, touch, touch. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Down, back. Down, back. Tight core the whole time. I'm going to use the ball. I like the ball. Makes me feel like I'm doing something else. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up you go. Around your head.
While we're still going, I'm just going to read one comment.
Yeah.
And
Other way. Go, Max. Whatever.
okay. Sorry, I thought you said that I couldn't. A guy says that he is starting BJJs soon and he wants your advice on it.
Okay, now's not the time for that, buddy. Call it the Icy Mike Imperfect podcast tomorrow. Time. Like, maybe, like, can you see, bro? Oh, take a break. Get a sip of water if you need it.
There's also another guy, I think there's 2 of them, and they are doing your workout in Germany right now. Like, there's
Cool,
a
man.
team.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Next round, we got 3 more exercises. It's going to be front raises, teabag squats, and trunk rotations. When you do any of the rotation stuff in this workout, look here. I'm not doing this. I'm not turning my lower back. Right? I turn my thoracic spine. I'm turning my thoracic spine and up. So I'm trying to keep this square. This is meant to be a stable platform. This is not meant to twist and turn. Right, here we go. Front raises. Pick them up. If you don't have anything, we're only going to here. You could go to here, a little more advanced. We're only going to here. Keep your core tight. Keep your abs flexed. You should feel like you're doing an ab workout. Raise it up just like this. If you did this with nothing in your hands and you're a beginner, you'll still get some mobility. This is just the warm-up. 10 more seconds. So don't obsess with, oh, I don't have equipment. Like if you think you're not working out because you don't have equipment, you're full of it. That's garbage. All right, teabag squats. Hoist your ball. Boom. Touch and come up. Touch and come up. If all you got's a dumbbell, touch and come up. Touch and come up. Doesn't have to be a full depth squat. Touch and come up. It's just a warm up. Burn in the legs. Warm them up. Touch and come up. First rotation. Turn, put it over here, eyes forward. Turn, put it over here, eyes forward. This is level 1. We're going to be doing level 2 and 3 in the coming weeks. You got to be able to understand this movement to do the rest of this stuff. This is important. Understanding I'm just turning I go about halfway on my back. That's all I'm turning. Now we're starting over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front raises. Nice and slow and controlled. This is just a warm-up. You don't have to kill yourself. This is the last round of warm-up. Then we're going to do a little mini lesson on switching stances. Then we'll get into the workout proper. If you're watching this on the replay, you don't care about the mini lesson, you'll just skip the next round. But it's going to be a little bit of a breather. For some, it'll be more of a workout. For others, it'll be a warm-up for those people in the middle. All right. Front raises. Oh, wait, no, excuse me. Teabag squats. That's right, we're teabagging. Right, we're teabagging. Touch and go. Teabag. 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 We're going to trunk rotate here. And just 3, 2, 1. You have to be able to do this to do levels 2 and 3 safely. You have to be able to do this. I'm not turning my whole body. I'm just rotating here. I'll come in a little closer. Maddox, can they see me? Mm-hmm. All right. See, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Right here. 90 degrees. Turn. Keep everything else square. Shoulders might get a little warm. Arms might get a little tired. We're in charge of our bodies, though. Time. All right. Minute break. The third round, the end of the warm-up. It's going to be a little mini lesson. Guys, make sure you're breathing deep during your recovery, during your breaks. How many people we got in the chat, Maddox? Just tap right in the center. There you go.
Okay. Can you do that workout, anything, equipment, because they closed down all the gyms?
You don't need equipment. I don't give a shit about your gym or your equipment. You don't need it. Right? You can do all this with empty hands. You can put a water bottle in your hands and get the same workout. It's not about your equipment or your gym. It's about how bad you want it.
Another guy says, I use a cinder block instead of a med ball.
That's heavy. You're a tough dude. Please be careful with your back. How many people is it, Maddox?
There's 29 people.
Okay, cool. Perfect. That's our size of class. Here we go. Little lesson on switching stances. Lie on our feet in our fighting stance. If this is you, if you're Taekwondo, do you. If you're Muay Thai, do you. If you're a boxer, do you. If you're Dutch style kickboxer, do a little bit of all that, right? Right? We're going to switch. We're going to drop and switch. We're not going to go like this. All right? We're not doing this. Even the bouncy Taekwondo people don't. They might do this, right? But if they really want to get somebody, they keep it close. For me, I like to drop. So I'm going to go pop, pop, drop. Pop, pop, drop. Pop, pop, drop. Pop, pop, drop. feet up. Keep going. You keep going. Keep doing your thing. Shadow boxing with this pop, pop, drop. Pop, pop, drop. Pop, pop, drop. I even pull my head offline with it. Pop, pop, drop. Square up. Pop, pop, drop. We're changing our angle and our stance at the same time. Lie on your feet, switch real quick. Lie on your feet, switch real quick. Don't do a big elaborate. Keep all the dramatics, all the, like that you see guys doing in their light MMA sparring. They'll exaggerate it to show that they're doing cool shit. That doesn't help. Here we go. Pop, pop, chop. Hey, pop, pop, chop. Good, good. 30 more seconds. Now we're going to switch, switch. So we switch, switch. So we don't actually complete the switch. Switch to here, switch back. And switch sides. I don't do this side so well. Doesn't have to come all the way up. Boom, boom. Come about even. Pop, pop. About even with the other foot. Break. Break. Breathe. Breathe deep. We're starting the real workout now. We're going to do airmail. Airmail level 1 is no equipment in your hand. Use the ball or object as a reference. Touch. Up and over. Up and over. Up and over. Level 2, you do it with your object like this. Alright, level 3 is you bring the object up. This is advanced. Alright, I'm going to start out with level 3 and then probably drop down. We're doing each thing 3 times. The other exercise is going to be push-ups. You can do them level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Alright, it'll make sense as we go. I'm going to start at 3 and 4 and then drop it down. Here we go, airmail. Pick it up, deliver it. Pick it up, deliver it. Watch my spine. Very straight. Don't do this. Very straight, get down there. If you can't do it with the weight yet, do it without. I'm going to do it with. 30 seconds of each thing. Legs are already burning, I understand. You get a break from your legs here in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. On the ball, off the ball, one hand on the ball, whatever. 1. Get to at least 8. In case someone's wondering, yes, my arm is feeling much better, but I'm trying to use my chest and my triceps mostly for that. All right, back to airmail. Chest is up. I'm going to modify now. Touch. If that was too tough, try this. If you need to come up, straighten up, do that. Just try to stay busy most of the time. My legs are burning too. Even my big leg muscles. 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to do this one. I'm going to go 1, 2 on the right. 1, 2 on the left. 1, 2 on the right. 1, 2 on the left. You have this modification too if you can't do push-ups. 4 from the floor. Last round to airmail. Here we go. I'm gonna do it without any equipment. Touch up. Touch up. Exhale to jump. Whoosh. Whoosh. I'm getting mad out of breath and talking. Whoosh. So I'm just gonna work out. Last 45 seconds. You know the moves. Ah. 3, 2, 1. Push-ups on the ball or off the ball. Break.
So it says that this is awesome.
Thank you.
Someone asks if you can use a heavy can of paint.
Yes, perfect. Make sure it's sealed really good. You can use anything. You can do this with a water bottle. You can do this with a shoe. I can't say that you can do it with a person because I'll get in trouble if one of you does and hurt somebody. You can do it with anything. You can do it with a boxing glove in your hand. Don't be obsessed with weight. Now, hoist your object or use nothing at all. Hold it in front of you. Front squats. Oh. You can use a gable grip if you're a wrestler. You can use a Muay Thai grip if you're a Muay Thaier. Alright? Oh. You can use this grip if you want. Just keep the object in front of you, but keep your chest up. Don't let this happen. Keep your chest up. Down. Stay tight. Stay engaged throughout the whole thing. All right, down. Mountain climbers. Level 3s. Both hands on the ball. Mountain climbers, 30 seconds. You put one hand on the ball. You put a hand on the floor. Don't do this. Get your shoulders over your hands. 10 more seconds. Then we're going back to the squats. 3, 2, 1. Upsy daisy. Down you go. Bah. 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 Yeah. Ha. You got a dumbbell? Right here. Hold it up under your chin. Right in front of your chin. If you're trying to replicate your boxing posture. Boom! Mountain climbers. You do them on a dumbbell or with nothing at all. But don't do this. This is nothing. This does nothing. Get your shoulders over your hands. Do them right. Get that high plank position going. Whew. 15 more seconds. 10 more. Three, 2, 1. Up you go. Grab your object or nothing at all. Squat. Keep that spine straight. Keep your chest out and up. Don't let the weight influence your posture. Yes, we're moving the weight, but developing core strength is about not letting the weight move you. One more rep. Down you go. Mountain climbers, last time. If you're just watching, that's fine. Make sure you save this for later. Watch it again and do it. If you want to watch it one time through to know all the moves, that's fine. We just need to get up and get moving. Time. Oh. Deep breaths. Slow it down. Get control. Take control. That's the chat. Come on.
So it says thank you for the live chat. I mean the live.
Yeah. No, thank you for being here.
Someone. Oh, these might be old, but someone says already exhausted.
Just read it, guys. Just read comments. Just read my life.
How did you get your nickname?
We're not doing quite Q&A. We're talking about the workout. You want to do Q&A? You come to the podcast tomorrow. Here we go. Ready? Defensive stance. Shuffle, shuffle, bop. Shuffle, shuffle, bop. Shuffle, shuffle, bop. Shuffle, shuffle, bop. Shuffle, shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2. You do 6. You do 8. Just keep it moving. We're almost there. This next move is really tough, guys. This next move is the last move, and it's really tough. We're doing Q&A. We'll do Q&A at the end. We'll do about 20, 30 minutes at the end. You got Q's and A's. You got Q's, I got A's. And thrust jacks. Flex your core. Jumping jack motion. With this guy right here. Ha, ha, ha. Keep your elbows pointed forward. Don't flare them out. 3, 2, 1. Down. And shuffle. Leg muscles burning. What's the chat like? Now start reading. Read, Max.
Okay.
Out loud.
I'm looking for some.
Just read whatever's there.
All right. How tall do you still drop?
Oh.
I mean, if you're tall, do you still drop?
Yeah. Up you go. Ha.
Someone else says good stuff.
Thank you. Thank you so much for you guys' support. Y'all been taking good care of us. So we want to do something for you. That's why these live workouts are so important. Almost there. 15 more seconds.
Another guy says, let me just Google teabag.
Yeah, no, don't do that. 5. Last time through.
Someone else says seems intense.
It kind of is. You might need to scroll down, Max.
Oh, someone else says legs burning.
Yeah, mine too, buddy. Mine too. Even these things.
There's not a lot of comments for me.
That's fine. All right, here we go.
Someone else says, wow, first time watching you live.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to do a lot more live stuff on this channel in the coming weeks. Trying to keep people connected.
Someone else says that I'm going to be a beast.
Or at least pretend to be one on the internet. Like me. Time.
I read most of the comments. Pretty much all of them.
That'll do it. That'll do it, guys. We'll stick around, do Q&A. Do a little live Q&A.
You still need me?
Comment, let me know. Everything is aching. Dear God, legs burning. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Gracias. En estos días es una gran motivación. De nada. Gracias. For 18-year-old very beginners, what kind of training would you suggest? Hard work on any kind of drills? What the fuck, Mike? I was eating an Easter cookie before I started. Now I'm sweating like hell. Good. Hopefully you'll puke that Easter cookie up. Stop eating that shit. Or eat it, or whatever. But don't eat that. So eat the Easter cookie. I eat cookies. I eat candy. I eat ice cream. I had cake last night for my daughter's birthday. Just don't be then confused. Don't wish like, man, I wish I was this, or I wish I was that, or I wish I was in a certain kind of shape. Do whatever you want, but just don't be confused. Minus 15. Kabuto Frog says he's using a 5-kilogram ball. I don't know. I can't convert right now. I'm using a 15-pound ball, which is a little heavy, but it's all I had. The 15-pound ball is a little heavy. That's all I had. I have an 8-pound ball, but that's too light. I really would like a 12-pound ball, but I just figure I'll do the 15-pound ball, and then in 2 weeks that'll be plenty. You know, my goal is to do that whole workout. I want to be able to do the level 3 version of this with a 20-pound ball. Is Cobra Bag good piece of gym equipment? Yes, Cobra Bags are awesome. Brett Snyder says, I love your content. Thank you. Orca just woke up from a midday nap, I guess. Freaking tired. Mike, do you have any tips on punching power exercises? So, jury's still out on that. Everyone wants to shy away from saying that punchers are born, not made. But I think that's true, and it's not true. I think there's a certain amount of power that you have in you, and that's kind of what you've got. You can train it marginally. Rev Gear Bag, you got how long you had it? I'll tell you. Thanks for the workout, Tiki Man. Okay. Any advice on delaying muscle recovery aside from sleeping more and protein? I'm super sore. So on the second day after working out, especially after working legs. Am I just getting old? Well, William Cornell, what's the deal? Like, after how long of being consistent is that? If you've been consistently working out for 6 weeks and you're still getting that sore, that's a problem. But if you're working out hard like you used to once or twice, then taking a couple of weeks off, and working out hard 3 or 4 times and taking a couple of weeks off, and then working out once and taking a couple of weeks off, if that's what you're doing, your soreness is just a product of your inconsistency. But if you've been consistent for 6 weeks, you should be getting over that soreness. DM me if it's not one of those things. So about punching power, I kind of think there's an innate amount of power that you have. You can increase it marginally. But I don't think you're either a power puncher or you're not, deep down, genetically speaking. The way you can deliver, it's more about developing technique that delivers the power that you already have. On top of being in good shape, you know. But like people are just naturally powerful or naturally not powerful. That's just how it is. I have trained with guys who have never mind, I'm not going to get into what I am, because I know fighters who are naturally powerful. They just hit harder. Those are the guys that usually get tired quicker too, because they're using all their body at once. If you look at Conor McGregor, that's why he gets tired so quickly, is because he's so powerful. But he's always been powerful. Even before he looked like he looks now, when he was a skinny little twerp, he was still powerful then. He'd still knock you out. Even before he was as skilled as he was. When he was unskilled and skinny and a tiny little twerp, he would knock me or you out with one punch. His training and his strength and conditioning and his technical skill training only unleashed the potential that his body already had for delivering power. I appreciate you guys that hit up the super chat. In the first live stream that crashed, a guy I wish I'd seen, Maddox was in charge of the chat. I wish I'd seen who it was with the $10 super chat, man. The YouTube community, the viewers of Hard to Hurt, y'all have been really good to me. And you've made me not worry so much about, obviously I'm worried about the studio, but I can, instead of just worrying about my livelihood and worrying about my shit, the only thing I'm really worried about is my students and clients, the ones that, for whatever reason, aren't making it to the Zoom. We're doing Zoom classes, and and Skype classes. That was me with the 10 euros. Oh, it was 10 euros. So that was like $100. Thanks, Kabuto Frog. Thank you so much, Kabuto Frog. You've always taken good care of me and looked out for me. So I appreciate you guys greatly. Someone asked if Maddox had a nickname. Yeah, his ring name is Mad Dog. So he's Maddox, the Mad Dog. But someone asked about the Rev Gear bags. This isn't a plug. Full disclaimer, I didn't pay for these. They were sent to me, all right? So if that changes how you feel about it, if you feel some kind of way about that, I understand. If you've been watching a while, you know that I don't play around when it comes to that stuff. That I shoot straight about gear. Finally catching some of the live streams. Yeah, so I'm glad. You can also replay it, Xkill. You can replay it and then do the workout. That'd be great, man. Or if you want to get in on the conversation, we're going to have a good conversation tomorrow on the YouTube channel and the Podbean app simultaneously. We're going to run those concurrent podcasts like we did last week. You and Maddox should do a live workout together. Yeah, but he has to man. So Maddox has to man the camera. He has to make sure, like on the last one, the stream went out. The stream went out during the warm-up, and I wouldn't have known. If we were just in here just working out and looking at the camera, I wouldn't have known. 3 or 5 minutes would have gone by before I even checked it. So someone's got to man the camera. Karate Unity. Oh, hey, Chris. Hold on 1 second. I'll show them to you. I'll show them to you. This is I'm working on an upcoming video on how to get free stuff on YouTube. We'll see if I can get in here if the lighting's okay. Okay, so this is, let's see where we're at. This is my office. This is, here, I'll just bring them out. They're trying to watch TV. They're trying to watch TV in here. I'm disrupting the whole flow. It's Chris's day off. And I'm ruining everything. So this is not a plug. Karate Unity asked about these bags. So I'm going to show them the 2 different ones and kind of talk about the differences between them. So this is, let's see where we're at. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Mike, what is the #1 mistake in a street fight apart from avoiding the fight? It's recognizing that you're in the fight too late. Like recognizing the cues are already there. So, Chris, I have used this bag. This is the small one. This one's called this is called the Travel Locker. This one's the Beast, and this one is, I forget what this one's called, but they're called the Rev Gear Travel Locker. This one you can put in a pair of boxing gloves, a pair of shin guards, all your gear. I did a total review on it. I'll link that up there maybe. Or, just search Hard to Hurt gear bag. This one is, and you can put small tie pads in there. You could outfit that for coaching. This one is big enough. You could put like a whole full-size set of tie pads in here. Like this, or like this, or like this. You could put your whole tie pads in there. And then some. Then you have, still have room for, you could put tie pads, focus mitts, a pair of gloves. You could put like a whole coaching kit in there. So, if you want more information, just hit me up. William Cornell. Man, William, dude, you're always so good to me, bro. I appreciate you. William Cornell's helped me out so many times in the past. He got t-shirts. We named a t-shirt after him. He's taking good care of me in the super chats, man. It's humbling. It's weird. So, I've been trying to teach Maddox at the end of these live streams. This is where I always go because people are so good to me. I don't ever ask for anything. I very rarely, if someone asks, hey, how can we support the channel? I'm like, well, you could go get a t-shirt. There's t-shirts down there or whatever. But I'm never like, hey, I need you to do this. The only time I ever ask you I need you to do anything is when I have something for you. Like, I need you to go get the Podbean app, or I need you to go follow me on Instagram, or I need you to go subscribe to my other channel, or I need you to go subscribe to this other guy's channel because this channel's awesome. You know, it's all, I always try to make sure it's like I've got something to offer before I ask for anything. So, if you've been following lately, I've been doing lots of tips on how to succeed at YouTube. That's sort of the moral of the story when it comes to YouTube. Is always have something, you always want to have something to offer before you go asking for anything. That is the route to success. I think not just in online or social media, I think that's the route to long-term success in any pursuit, especially business, small business. What would you say to convince a friend who's going to State Trooper Academy, refuses to start training, he's never thrown a punch before, worried that the academy won't be enough? Low end torque. We fuck with you, Icy Mike. Well, I fuck with you too, low end torque, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the people that do. It's like crazy. I've been telling Kristen lately, like, we were worried, like, when this all happened, because we own a gym. That was we were the first. We were like the first business in town to close. Me and another. And my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu coach's studio, we closed. We did everything like the same day. Like, he closed, I closed. We decided to stay closed at the same time. We decided to stop billing clients at the same time. And we were mad worried. And other gyms were just staying open and just doing normal shit. And, you know, that, I think, prolonged all this. And now, when them opening things back up, it's not going to be us that gets to open first, you know. And I was super worried about it. And but only for like 5 seconds. And then I turned to YouTube. And I just started putting out more stuff, and it took care of itself. Like, everything's taking care of itself. I don't have to do anything but like work my ass off. All I have to do is work my ass off. It's no big deal. Mike, did you like it that Sensei Seth posted that video of him virtual sparring with himself? I think that thing's dumb. Hey, Mike, I have an injured left shoulder and knee, so I fight southpaw even though I'm right-handed. Your thoughts on that? It depends. Is that a permanent injury? Oh, but Vincent, I'm kind of kidding. I do think virtual sparring is silly, but that there's nothing wrong with doing things that are silly, if that is a good enough answer. Like, if you will put it, now I'll tell you this, if it's actually awesome, because I guarantee at least one dude on the planet that wasn't doing enough physical activity put that thing on play and then got up and did it. And as goofy as Seth looks and as goofy as that guy looked, Seth was able to help one guy get off the couch. I'm sure at least one guy on the planet got off the couch because of that video. So in that case, that video was a resounding success. I hope that's a good enough answer. So Colton, for the record, Sensei says 100 tornado kick challenge is proof positive he is Homestar runner. Yes, he is the Homestar runner to my strong bad. Icy Mike. Wait. Colton, so I need more details. If that's what you've got to do, so you have an injured left shoulder and knee, so you fight southpaw. Is that to keep the injured stuff away? It's a permanent injury. I don't know, man. I'd have to know about your mobility and what the injury is, and like, there's lots more that goes into it. I can't say, like, you know, if you pay close attention to that video I did where I said you're not a southpaw, like I qualified the answer, but people sometimes miss the nuances of that sort of thing. Icy Mike, I've been binging your videos recently, and they've all been highly helpful. Love your content, man. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate that. But don't just binge. When you watch something, get up. Shadowbox around your house. You know, wrestle with your kids. Like look at it. Like, try it. You know, even though we can't go train. And even if you're not training, if you watch my stuff and you're not training at all, that's okay. I love it. But get up, move around. I would love for you to get up and move around and feel stupid and realize that, man, I kind of thought I knew how to fight, but that thing that he's doing on there, I thought it'd be easy, but it's hard. And now I get why all these guys are struggling, why they're out of breath, you know what I mean, when they shadow box. Vincent, MMA life, it is silly, but it was hilarious to hear you ranting on virtual sparring, and then right after you found out Seth uploaded. Yeah, I watch all of Seth's videos. I don't watch them. I have time set aside that I watch YouTube. So I don't just like see it as it comes out because I have to watch so much of it. So I have to like sit down. Colton, yes, you're keeping it away. You do that to protect him. So maybe, it just depends. Hi, SFC Reeb, hi. Love this channel. What would you suggest are the best ways to improve my switch kick? I feel I have no power or technique in it. Slow it way down. My standard answer. I did a video. Gosh, I wish I could remember the title. The thumbnail was like how to improve when training alone. Like Google, like search in YouTube, hard to hurt solo drills or hard to hurt training alone. And it's a video where I talk about freezing at different moments and moving through things really slowly and looking at where you're going wrong with each thing. If your switch kick has no power or technique, your non-switching kick with that leg probably has less power and technique. Like if you fix the kick and then you fix the switch kick should be it. I never used to do switch kicks. Interesting piece of trivia. Shane Faison actually taught me something that made me start using the switch kick at his seminar in person, live with him, like touching his body. It was exciting. Let's see. But the switch kick, maybe you're switching too big. You know, in the lesson that we did, you might be switching too big instead of switching and kicking. It's more like switching, kicking. You know what I mean? Like you don't bring it all the way back. I would search fight tips switch kicking. I'm sure he has 20 videos. He probably has put out one video every 18 months, and he's just changed one of the tips, but they're all good tips. He really like cleaned that. Like I knew how to do it, but I just didn't ever. It just wasn't part of my thing. And then he showed me a trick that worked with something that I did. He's a very good instructor. Do you have any replacement for sparring when you only have family members at home? Miss my fight family, haha. How old are your kids? And how tough is your wife? Like what weight classes are we working with? Is Michael High White or Michael Jai White legit? I have a close friend who was in one of his movies, and he said, as a kid, and said that Michael Jai White was like a total dickhead to him. My friend was a karate practitioner, and he was a kid, and he was in one of his movies. He said that Michael Jai White treated him like shit. So when I kind of didn't like the guy. I think he's corny. And then when he told me that, I was like, fuck that guy. Even though it was probably like 25 years ago, and he's probably much more mature now, I'm still like, fuck that guy. Until Michael Jai White apologizes to my friend Cliff, fuck Michael Jai White. That's how I feel. Percoholic. I'm the kid. I'm 15 and 120. My brother's 13 and 90-ish. So what do you train in? Will my flexibility come back faster if I've been flexible in previous years? If so, how long to regain flexibility? Flexibility and mobility questions you need to direct towards Sensei Seth or search Quan Kicker's videos. I have negative expertise in flexibility. Calm down, Mike. Oh, that was about when what do you think of Scott Adkins? Scott Adkins. Is he I'm trying to think who that is, if he's a fitness YouTuber. So wrestle with your brother, man. If you do wrestling and grappling, wrestle, but so that he enjoys it and you can get something out of it, put yourself and keep yourself in disadvantaged positions. Like, put yourself on your back and try to keep him in guard. He's the actor from Undisputed. I haven't seen those. I'm sorry. Undisputed is those MMA movies. I'm thinking of the movies with Boyka in them. What are the movies with Boyka? I'm sorry, guys. I know I'm like Yuri Boyka. Yeah. Oh, is he? So I've seen those. Who is Scott Adkins? I don't know who Scott Adkins is in those movies. I know who Boyka is. Was he like the other guy? Like, who was he? Who's Scott Adkins? Help me out, guys. Guyver kick guy. Yuri means lesbian in Japanese. You know, I wanted to name when we didn't know if we were having a boy or a girl. Oh, he is Boyka. Wait. Oh, he's the guy who played. I thought that guy was Boyka. I thought he was like Boyka is a character. Oh, I've always thought that guy really was. I thought it was like how in the movies they used to just call like in in Tool Time, they just called Tim Allen Tim. I thought he was Boyka. He looks like a Yuri Boyka. So yeah, that guy's an impressive athlete. I don't know what his like credentials or his legitimacy as far as like his training and fighting, but his physical movement, like his form and stuff, he's impressive to me. Can you be fat and stay in shape for fighting like this football? Yeah, dude, you can be acrobatic. You can be like look at if you're naturally powerful and you know how and you have good strategy of not having to utilize things that smaller, lighter guys utilize. Icy Mike and Shane Faison collaboration. Yeah, that was probably going to happen this year. I was going to travel. I was going to make 3 trips this year. One was LA, one was New York, and one was Dallas. And then like Andy Ruiz, yeah, or Mark Hunt, Roy Nelson, that guy can kick so hard, Mike. I don't know if he would be a good fighter, but his sidekick is very good. Well, yeah, and he's just cool. Like, he's cool. He's a good. He probably has done more for martial arts on a global scale than a lot of like high-level professional fighters have ever done. You know what I mean? As far as opening people's eyes up and getting people interested. That's what people don't understand about entertainers. And maybe I'm a little biased, being entertainer first, athlete second. An entertainer brings more attention to what the athletes and experts are trying to get people involved in. Who's my pick for UFC 249? Oh, you must be new here, Spike Spiegel. I don't even know when UFC 249 is or who's fighting. If it's not if it's not Khabib and Tony, or Conor and Tony, I don't care. That's the next fight that I'll care about. Wait, is Michelle Waterson fighting? She's fighting. So if it's not a money fight, I don't care. Shane is great, but I feel like your vids are actually more educational at times. You fixed the hell out of my hook. So no, that's a misnomer. My videos are not more educational. I say things in a different way. Some people need that, like a more palatable, so the reason Shane Faison has 2 million subscribers and I have 168,000 is because what Shane does is totally accessible to anybody. Anybody can watch that video and glean some information from it. My videos are particularly targeted at people who watch that video. Like, you should watch Shane Faison's video. Then if you're like not getting a certain thing, listen to somebody else that says it in a different way. You know what I mean? Because by and large, on a technical standpoint, I agree with almost everything he says. We have a couple things that we do different, but they're mostly like personal preference things. His videos, they're not more educational. By and large, they work better for you because I speak your language. That's the difference. That's the difference between all the top martial arts and fitness YouTubers. Dude, you could be successful doing a snap round kick or a tie round kick or a question mark kick or any version of that kick that any different one of us would show you. How you be successful is finding a person who speaks to you in a way that you identify with and understand and can replicate what they're doing and showing. That's it. But, kick is a kick is a kick. A YouTuber is a YouTuber. Khabib already lost to Tebow. What do you think about Khabib? I think he's Ferguson versus Gaethje. I don't know. They just replayed. PFL just replayed that Gaethje fight. I didn't remember who the other guy was. Dude, both them dudes are going to the hospital. Both them dudes are going to the hospital. That's for sure. That's a fact. Tony and Gaethje are both going to the hospital. So I forgot that fight was happening. I'm going to watch now. I'm going to watch that. And Shane, Bobby Rush says, and Shane is way more attractive. Now, wait a damn minute. That's also a matter of personal preference. I've seen him in person when he doesn't have makeup on. He's not that attractive. Wrestling on the way, but judo is great too. Honestly, you and Shane have helped me a lot in my martial arts. Spike Spiegel, I can speak for both of us and say that is like huge. You take away all the glitz and glam of that YouTube life, and that right there is more important than any subscribers, any brand deals, any merch sales. That right there, to think that, you could reach through this screen and connect with somebody, and they can reach through the screen and connect with you and actually for real help them in a real tangible way. I'll gladly read 1 million hate comments and spend all my money on gear if I can do that. Thoughts about capoeira? Is it bullshit? Thoughts about capoeira. Is it bullshit? What does that mean? What do you mean, is it bullshit? Bullshit about what? Bullshit about getting your legs in tremendous shape? No. Bullshit about looking cool? No. Bullshit about generating power with the strikes? No. Bullshit about being used in mixed martial arts? No. Bullshit about being used in self-defense? No. Bullshit about it being a dance? Also no. When people say, is such and such a martial art bullshit, what they're doing is they're conflating too many things. They say, is capoeira bullshit? I'm not picking on you. I know that you didn't mean any harm by this question, but I want to give you some perspective on how you can think about these things and then like form your whole opinion and be like, make it a complete one. Because, capoeira is bullshit. When someone says capoeira is bullshit, and this could easily be said for kung fu or aikido or jiu-jitsu or boxing or anything, when they say such and such is bullshit, they're saying that one part of it is bullshit for everything. So they're saying that the capoeira version of the sparring, the dance, their randori, their stylized movement is a dance, and it's bullshit because you couldn't fight like that. Right. Just like shrimping across the mat in the beginning of class is bullshit for makes jiu-jitsu bullshit because you can't just shrimp and trip. You have to do other stuff. Or hand fighting and wrestling. Like if you just do hand fighting practice, this is bullshit because no one would just hand fight forever. You're taking a snapshot of a martial art and applying it to everything else. So like that's like saying boxing is bullshit because I saw a dude shadowboxing and he wasn't hitting anyone and no one was hitting him, so it's bullshit. So you got to look at it, from a bigger perspective. Is capoeira bullshit? No, it is an amazing workout, a beautiful art form, can deliver devastating knockout power, proven time and time again in combat sports and the streets, and is a more diverse and deeper martial art than what it is popularly known for, when what it is popularly known for is the most brilliant, visually impressive stuff. So the point is, Combat Kung Fu says, the point is combat sports and martial arts are bullshit. Yes, eventually it's all bullshit. On a long enough timeline, everything that we do is bullshit. Besides Aikido, ha ha ha. So, not really. Not really. There are lessons to be gleaned from Aikido. It's just that they're not worth all the other time spent doing the other thing if your goal is combat. Like, so if you want to learn which way the wrist bends, the guys that took Aikido learned the most about that, but the guys that do wrestling and jiu-jitsu, you could have taught them that in an afternoon. That's the main thing. You could teach them the wrist locks in an afternoon, and then they'd be bad mamma jammas. Aikido guy's like this good at wrist lock. He practices wrist locks for like 10 years, and he's like this good at them, but can't apply any of them. A wrestler practices wrist locks for like an afternoon. He's like this good at them, and he can't apply them. Matt Howe, what's up, man? Did you miss the workout? I was hoping you would watch it. Matt Howe, if you missed the workout, I would love for you to replay it on Like you can watch it on like 2 times speed or something like that, 3 times speed or whatever fast you can go, and just look at the movements and tell me what you think about it. Aikido misses real sparring, and that lead it to nonsense moves. Yeah, but I mean, boxing has nonsense. Boxers sit over there in the corner working the speed bag for hours. That's nonsense. They build up muscular endurance in their shoulders and nothing else. Which muscular endurance in your shoulders is good, but you could have learned that. You could have developed that in a 15-minute workout somewhere else and just concentrated on it while you were training. You could have done battle ropes, or you could have done, light, high rep work with your shoulders. Like it's just you can't just call things bullshit. Let's see. Mike, I basically steal everything you say and tell it to my kids, and they think I'm a genius, so thanks for making me look smart. Well, William, I steal everything I said from 10 dudes that I think are geniuses. Every once in a while, I have a new idea. I'll say this, William. YouTube has given me, and Instagram and everything has given me a chance to practice, to speak, and like hear my ideas bounce off of other people who are oftentimes very knowledgeable about the subjects I'm trying to talk about, and it has sharpened my game. People spend their time on mats as well because it's fun, great way to make friends. Hey brother, I are here now. Hey beginner at life, good to see you, man. Beginner at life is a good. Do you watch any of Phil Daru's stuff? No, I bookmarked it. I'm thinking about buying his course and stealing all of that. You know what I mean? I want to buy his course and see, because I mean it's proven. So I'm gonna buy that and see if there's anything from it I can steal to carry over to my clients, because some of my clients are professional fighters. So it's just a no-brainer, and that speaks to the point I was making. Like I'm just regurgitating shit I learned from someone else, which I think is funny. Like I've had instructors. I have instructors who are mad when I show. Like I had a guy teach me a technique, and then I go on YouTube and I teach the technique on YouTube. And the guy that taught me the technique is like, "You're stealing my shit." And it's like, dude, someone showed it to you. I just showed it to 500,000 people. Don't get mad. Go make a YouTube channel, man. Come be on my YouTube channel. Every single one of my instructors I have invited over and over and over again onto my YouTube channel, both in person, face-to-face, and via Facebook. We're Facebook friends. I've posted on my personal Facebook page. I did this like once a week for forever. Hey, any of my martial arts and fitness friends, come make YouTube videos with me, and I will split, I'll cut you in, you know what I mean? And none showed up except Cliff. But me and Cliff have always worked together. We were friends before YouTube and training partners before YouTube, and he was my teacher before YouTube. I've been hooking up. So my students, so what I do is I just trained up a bunch of students, got them ready to be on camera, and now I give them all the free shit. Now this is Nate's. He don't know this shit. This bag is Nate's. You know what I mean? I'm giving Nate that bag and probably the stuff that's in it. Also, and before I leave, I made that double end bag you made before ordering my new one today. I've been using the hell out of it. That's awesome, man. Mike, when was the first time you ever grappled? Dude, in a parking lot, when I was 19. I thought I was really good at it too. Wing Chun sucks. I know a Wing Chun guy who's a really good fighter, actually. Yeah, man. I know one too, Sergio Perez. Dude, I use Wing Chun in my boxing. It might not look like it because I'm backing it up with boxing, but I Wing Chun the shit out of somebody. I hand trap the hell out of somebody. People don't realize that. Check out Mark at Fight Science. He does some very practical wing. I like Mark. He's a little too nice for me, but I like him because he backs up his shit with he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert as well. I wish my garage looked like yours. My wife and 17-year-old daughter have littered it with so much junk, then they complain about the mess. Yeah, dude, what do you guys think? Well, I've got you guys here. I think centerline theory and Wing Chun is a good idea. All ideas can be good ideas used at the appropriate time and in the correct context. occupying the center line 100% of the time is fucking crazy when hooks are coming at you. You know what I mean? And they're coming at you harder and faster than what you can do. So there's a way, there's a time and a place for everything, and that's that context and that perspective that people need. What do you think about, what do we got here? Maybe we'll get to see. Oh, ow, oosh, ouchie. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about me doing like a gym tour? Like, would that be interesting? I know that that's kind of hokey, but would you think that that would be interesting to do a whole tour? Oh, Kristen's got it. That's the male lady. Right there's good. How you doing? Good. Brother Bob, throw it away. You need to stand strong for the one place in your home that should be yours. Yeah. So we're gonna, I think behind the scenes. So I'll talk. So what I'll do, yeah, it would be good. Maybe some tips on making your own home gym. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do a video that's like not only tips for making it, but like I'm gonna speak on like setting aside space. Needs a whole bucket for the mail. Yeah, dude, we get a lot of stuff. Let's see if there's anything good. Let's see if there's anything good. No, that's all Kristen stuff. That's all Kristen stuff. Oh, it's my toothbrush. Kristen ordered me a toothbrush. Oh, this is a good. Whoa. This is good right here. This is good. Look at this. Rev Gear, love this shit. Look at that. That's good framing. All right, I'm out. Got online school to attend to. Have a great day. Thank you so much, Perko. If you get hit sticks, send them this way. Do you need a pair of hit sticks? Who are you gonna hold them for, and who are holding them for you? He's talking about, if you guys are curious, he's talking about. He's talking about these right here. He's talking about the hit sticks. These are the mini hit sticks. If you do just boxing, I recommend these strongly. You do any just boxing. My sister. Oh, okay. She wants to take up boxing. Oh, you hold them for your sister and your sister holds them for you. She wants to take up boxing and she's willing to hold my pool noodles. Oh, so you're just using pool noodles? So common, I got some hit sticks. I definitely didn't do it right. First time I held them, they smacked me in the face. So what happens is people see these and they think, see, this is how, you want to know how you get free shit? You have to know free shit 101. Boom, I'm about to teach you. Who wants to learn a tip to getting free shit? When you talk about stuff that you like, now don't do this. I don't use this power for evil. I only use it for good. I only use it to talk about shit that I really, really like. So we're talking about hit sticks. So I want to make hit sticks look cool. So when I'm talking to you about them, this wouldn't do it. I can be like, oh, these hit sticks are cool. And if you notice, when I showed them to you, I realized that I didn't even have it right. So this is how you show it. This is how you talk. When you talk to people about it, you show it to them in a way. This is called like blocking or inserting, or I can't remember the actual technical term. But like, I'm going to talk to you about it like this. And I'm going to talk to you about it like this. These are a great piece of equipment. You know, I'm not going to be like, these are great. But when I'm talking to you about it, I want to make sure that it looks good. I wouldn't hold it like this or even hold it like this where it means nothing. I'm going to hold it like this, give you context, and make it look big. This is how you make your fish look big. When you caught a fish, you hold it like this so it looks big. Look how big this thing. Look how humongous. Look how freaking huge these hit sticks are. Actually, no, they're very small. And then if you are holding them, you make them look cool. You know what I mean? Like while I'm talking about them, I'm going to be like, yo, hey. Like that. Derek Marrero I just subbed. I like your content. Keep it up. The hit sticks are $49.95, worth every penny. Common misconception is people talk about pool noodles whenever they see them. They'll say, oh, those are just pool noodles. They are not just pool noodles. They are way better than pool noodles. These are a cool piece of equipment. I recommend them highly. We've done reviews on them. The lawnmower, he doesn't care about my life. Yo, I'm working here. I wish I had electrically charged Kali sticks. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. These hit sticks are $49.95. The big ones are $59.95, and they are way better. Beginner Life, did you just teach me how to catch sponsors? Yes, man. Dude, go watch my gear reviews, even the ones that aren't paid. None of my gear reviews are paid reviews, but even the ones where I didn't get it for free. And I try to make the stuff look cool if I like it, you know? When you're talking about something, make it look cool, make people see it for what it is and how important it is, you know what I mean? And give it a fair treatment. Also, I usually find something not necessarily bad to say about a product, but like I don't just, you know, go on and on and on about how great it is. And when people do nice things for you, when companies do nice things for you, and they don't expect anything in return, show them some love. So if that means like I have to change, like now I'm sitting on my knees, which is less comfortable, but I've got this guy right here because these people were good to me. That's what I do. I just keep that right there while I'm talking. This is no skin off my back. Maybe I'm a little uncomfortable. Mike, should I review products even if I only had 42 subs? I don't know. Should you throw jabs even if you haven't had any fights yet? Should you practice your footwork drills that you learned on your third day of boxing class? I don't know, Vincent. Do you think you should practice at something that you want to be better at? You tell me. I don't know. Killer Angel, hard to hurt. Hey, bud, how are you holding up with this lockdown? Wishing you the best. I'm going to try to shoot you a bit of support this Friday on payday. Okay, so Killer Angel, you don't have to do that on a bow staff too. Speaking about stuff you've advertised, that Olight S1 Arbiton is pretty sweet. I love that the pocket clip lets me throw it on a ball cap. Yeah, like the double clip. Killer Angel, bro, appreciate you. Not necessary, but if you want to do something and you're trying to figure out like the best way, buying a t-shirt is always cool, even though like, you know, I have to split that with Teespring. I'd rather the person get something out of it. Another way that people support the channel is through Patreon. It's $3 a month. It's like nothing, you know, but it makes a big difference. And what the Patreon allows me to do is so why Patreon is important is it allows me to not just make videos that I know will perform well. Like I did the incline push-up video specifically for like 6 people that asked about it. You know what I mean? If I didn't have Patreon, I wouldn't be able to do a video or two like that every month. I would have to constantly pump out those bangers, you know, but Patreon allows me to like compartmentalize. Beginner at Life, I get nothing but satisfaction and debt. Beginner at Life, I appreciate you so much. You've done so much for me already. You don't have to do anything else. The Patreon allows me to set aside a certain amount of time every month and not worry about it being like, I don't have to clickbait the video or anything like that. Yeah, Matthew House has creative freedom. Yeah, it gives me a little bit of creative freedom. Common misconception is people think that some YouTubers think, oh, I just got to do everything for the views and for the, you know, whatever, and the analytics. I've just got to get clicks. I just got to get views. I just got to get subs. And then a lot of other people go the opposite direction and be like, I'm not compromising myself for anything. And my artistic, like, dude, like, I got bills to pay. But this also is an art form. It can be both. People can get paid to play music. People can get paid to dance. So you can get paid to talk shit on the internet. What do you prefer, double end bag or reflex? So, yes. The double end bag I can afford and put up, and it doesn't take up any space when I'm not using it. The reflex bag is $300, and I want one, but I can't afford it, and then when I'm not using it, it takes up space. So, yes, I prefer them both. You should be doing what you love if you're just starting, in my opinion, on YouTube. Yes, you should be practicing. Depends. It depends. what is your goal? Do you want to do it for a living? If you want to do YouTube for a living, you got to temper that with doing some fundamentals. You know what I mean? Mike, what is the best heavy bag out there in your opinion? Probably these. Probably those. I've used Everlast, Outslayer, and those right there. I haven't had those as long, but I liked them better immediately than I liked all the other ones initially. Coronavirus 5G? What? You should be doing what you love if you're just starting, in my opinion, on YouTube. So about that, Mike, so Vincent, you should do what you love if that's what you want to do. But if you want a 6-foot rev gear, so Matt, I'm actually going to get rid of my 6-foots. They were imparting too much force onto the brackets. I didn't leave enough room. I'm going to get 4-foot bags. Hey Mike, when you step forward with your jab, do you also turn your hips and shoulder at sometimes like a stationary jab? Sometimes, especially when I'm going to the body, turn that thing. Sometimes I just bring my whole self forward. There's times and places to do either one. There's people that tell you one way is correct. People tell you the other way is correct. I'd say it's probably situational, and I'd say the people that probably are the most adamant that there's one way to do it probably don't do it that way when they're fighting. Should I buy one of those bags that you can properly uppercut or stick with the normal cylinder one? So this thing is awesome. The only downside to this bag is you can't kick this part as well, because since there's less mass down there, it moves around too much when you kick it. If it were more evenly distributed, like this bag is 80 pounds, which so is my Everlast one. But when I kick it, but the Everlast one all the way has settled to the bottom, so when I kick it, it doesn't move much. When you kick this one, it moves around a good bit. Even if your kick is pretty good, even if your kick is like see, it makes it jump and it bounces. So I just box on that bag or practice snap kicks. I like it because you can throw a little bit of a snap kick up at an upward angle, and so you can throw uppercuts like that, uppercut like that. So that's why I like that bag, because those are techniques that I like to use. If I'm doing just bag work, I hang up a regular heavy bag like that. There's reasons to have both. If I could only have one, I would probably just get the Rev Gear 4-foot bag. Is probably what I would do if I only had one bag. We're rocking 3x4, 3 4-foot, 3 6-foot, 1 wrecking ball, and 1 mushroom. Cool, man. Very cool. Very cool. Hey, do you want to trade? Do you want to trade your 6-foot? Do you want more 6-foot since you like those? What color are they? Do you want 3 orange and black 6-footers? I love them, but I don't have enough room. What filling do you put in your bags? I don't fill them. You know what I do when something's important? I let people who are experts at that thing do it, or I learn how to do it. The low kick drills are why we moved in 3 6-footers. Okay. I mean, I get it. I don't hate the 6-foot. I got them. It was a mistake. I don't even know why I got them. I just thought they would look cool, and I wanted them to be different. And I thought that it was a mistake because the ties don't even hit those. They just kick regular bags. Like if you can kick if you can kick it waist or body height, you can kick it leg kicks too. Now, for people who are non-fighters, they can practice kicks when they can't kick that high. So that's the benefit for them. So I guess it's good that I have them. I have the kids in there. I have some real little kids, and I have some non-fighters who are older. But if I was just training fighters or I was just training to fight, just a 4-foot bag. You don't need the 6-foot. You only need the 6-foot if you have kids or people with limited mobility that need to kick low. So I guess maybe I need 1 6-foot bag. I don't know. Matt, I have to get a whole new rig. Rev Gear put me in touch with a guy who's got to build me like a whole custom rig that'll maybe like bolt to the floor or something. I don't know. I'm in a bind when it comes to those heavy bags, man. I'm in trouble. All right, well, I'm going to hop off here. I appreciate you guys so much. Damn, now I'm thinking about that. That was like, I was working on that. I was trying to get them put up. If you guys remember at the studio, you noticed they started to look different. I had the board backing, and I've done so many things, and they keep tearing out of the walls. Now I wasn't thinking about that, but now I am. So thank you guys so much. That's what I have to look forward to when we reopen. I hope we never reopen because I don't want to do that. Just kidding. Maybe I'll get a bunch of Wave Masters. That'll be super cool and super, but definitely not a McDojo thing. Let's see. Parkinson's patients. Yes, exactly. I'm 15 and can't afford to do a heavy bag. Should I make a homemade one or any recommendations? Yes. Hey, boss. You should make one. Make a shitty one that sucks. Figure it out. Tear it back apart. Build a better one. This is what you should do, hey, boss. You should build a shitty one that sucks. Figure out that it sucks. Tear it apart. Rebuild it better. Figure out why you don't like that one. Tear it apart. Rebuild it. Document all of it. Post it all on Instagram. Tag your favorite martial artists and fighters in all of it. And then make something cool and then film yourself kicking it and punching it at each stage. And then you have about 20, 30 minutes worth of content that you spread out over 50 posts, you know, and then you'll have like 1,000 Instagram followers. Or make a YouTube video on the whole process. Keep it short and sweet. Maybe that shit will go viral, right? You'll get your watch time, your subscribers in a couple of days, monetize a week from now, go make something else, all right? Or, I mean, that's if you're into all that. I'm sorry, I just always assume that's what everyone's trying to do. If we don't have space for keeping gear around, what would be that one good all-around piece of equipment to have for strength conditioning? The medicine ball. That medicine ball that I just did, you can do literally everything with it. That's what I would do. Yeah, beginner life, scribbling intently. Save this timestamp. That was at 1:15 of the last live stream. Beginner life, we're going to get you fixed up, man. I listened to our thing I was cutting together. I was cutting our stuff, our conversations. I was cutting conversations out of the last podcast, and I have yours cut apart, and I'm going to space it out. They don't perform as well, but I think that the stuff that we talked about could help other people. So, or one, kettlebell, right. One kettlebell. Yes. That would probably be my first choice. One kettlebell. Or one medicine ball. Medicine ball would be a little cheaper, right? It depends on the type of, if you want, so strength and conditioning, a heavier kettlebell, you'll get more resistance out of, and you can use it for conditioning. A medicine ball, you can still make strength gains because you can always do push-ups and squats with it, and you can just do a couple more reps. But you won't be able to get as much resistance out of it. But arguably, if it's lighter, there's more movements that you could add resistance to with it. More like explosive movements that you could, like a wider variety of more explosive movements that you could add weight to if it's a little lighter. But a kettlebell, a medicine ball with a kettlebell handle on it would be dope. I guess that's what a sandbag is. All right. Hard to single arm press a ball? Exactly. It is hard. So if you can do it, that's awesome. Should I buy small dumbbells to increase speed and power? No. Dumbbells will not increase your speed or power. Only thing that the bell is better for, I want to see Mike do some tricking. All right, so here we go. So I'm tricking. So what? You want me to go stand out by the corner, or what? What do you want me? Which corner do you want me on? I want to. It's out there, already out there. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later. We'll see if Colton gets that joke. All right, maybe he does. All right, guys. I guess I could go out in these things. I could go out there. I could be like, "Hey, what y'all doing? I need a ride." We'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for all your help and support.